Good morning. Brian Boehme, physiotherapist at Elite Sports Medicine. We're excited to be here today with
Mike Galbraith, family and sports medicine physician.
We got Bernie in the background, just kind of photobombing. This is awesome. We're excited today to do another little exercise that has to do with scapular stabilization. So I'm going to give you a really easy one. We just went over one a second ago. So I'm going to have us go into position, and we're going to show you a real basic scapular shoulder stabilization exercise. Okay.
This one we're using the bands too?
Yes.
Perfect. Nice little elastic TheraBands, or these elastic bands for exercise, are pretty exciting.
These ones don't have a lot of resistance to them. Generally, they're all pretty cheap no matter what kind of resistance you get. So I'm going to have Mike sit down right here, and he's going to face this way so you can kind of see what he's doing as far as what his back looks like. You'll notice that he's sitting nice and tall, which is a typical thing for Mike here. So this is pretty fun. I'm going to be more right here so you can kind of see how it looks from the front side, and I'll walk you through it. So basically, one of the reasons why I like this little exercise is a lot of patients, I would say, struggle with making sure their scapula or their shoulder blades are setting nice and flush against their rib cage. You'll oftentimes hear of something like winging, and that's a good indication if that shoulder blade kind of wings out away from the rib cage, that it's got some weakness to it. So if you can help teach patients how to set the scapula, so to speak, then that's a good way to make sure that it's stabilized. This is a great exercise for, say, shoulder pain, potentially even for something as simple as back pain, upper back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, a lot of different areas this can be a useful exercise for. And it's fairly straightforward and simple. It's one of the first ones I can give to patients because it's meant to be very gentle and easy to do. What you'll notice is Mike, as he sits there, his elbows are just forward on, say, their countertop would be a good idea. If you get a chair that you could make sure you sit up and have good posture with, that's important, because we don't want you slouching during this exercise. So 2 keys on this one make it really good. The idea for this one initially is I'll have a patient gently push their elbows down into the table. And almost immediately, and Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but you should feel your shoulder blades kind of just sucking right into your rib cage, bringing them back and down just gently. That's the idea with you pushing down into the table. Then in addition to that, I'm going to try to get some rotator cuff muscles kicking in with that, because the rotator cuff muscles and those scapular stabilizing muscles should work efficiently together. So that's basically what I'm trying to get here, as a combination of the two. So I'll have you gently push down with the elbows and hold it, and then gently pull out and hold it. And you'll feel different muscle groups as you kick that in. As he's pushing down, he should feel these muscles around in here, just really trying to help bring those shoulder blades back and down. That's the hope. And then with this, as he pulls this out, he should feel more muscles around the shoulder itself. So you get the combination of the two, and it can do a good job to really stabilize in a way that's not going to be near as irritating as maybe some exercises that have to do with more outside of the body frame. It makes it more simple and less likely that it'll be irritating for them.
But I was impressed. So I was only holding, maybe a foot apart with my elbows neutral. And you can really feel that just there, and you don't have to pull much. You can feel it quite a bit. I was a little, maybe, I don't know if humiliated is the term. Definitely.
You weren't shaking though, which is really common.
You had yours folded, like doubled up.
Doubled up.
Yeah.
I've been working at it.
I don't know if I could do that.
But I'll say this, for some patients, if you don't have a TheraBand, you could just use a towel and make it more like just a static exercise and still get that same effect, just gently pulling out. That's okay, because the motion I'm looking for is not a huge motion, just a nice, simple way to do an exercise that shouldn't be painful at all. Maybe some muscle strain, but that's about it.
Oh, that's awesome. Great exercise. So add that to your repertoire of good scapular stabilization exercise. Sure appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Have a good day.